WPSU is your source for Penn State sports, Penn State research, Penn State community. But we can't do it without your support. Become a member today and get a DVD of your favorite Penn State show.
Knowledge is power. They come from schools all over Pennsylvania. They learn.
Who wrote The Importance of Being Earnest?
They practice.
What species of mammal includes the bones?
What is Japan's highest mountain?
What is the capital of Iowa?
They compete. To succeed, they need brain power and quick reflexes. This is Scholastic Scrimmage.
Production funding provided in part by
Juniata College, committed to keeping a great education within reach for Pennsylvania students and their families. With rigorous academics, flexible programs, and a welcoming community, Juniata College is committed to students graduating within 4 years. Learn more at juniata.edu.
Join us as we welcome Brookville Area Junior-Senior High School from Jefferson County and Westmont Hilltop High School from Johnstown. And now, here's the host of Scholastic Scrimmage, David Price.
Hello, thank you for joining us here for the third game of the tournament. Remember, the winner of each of these games does move on in our run for the championship this year, and our championship game will be airing on May 17th. There's an added feature in each of the games during the tournament. There's going to be a question that each team has the chance to answer from a panel of experts, and those questions will be at the end of our first round. Our teams are all set to go head-to-head in our contest, so before we begin, let's meet our team from Brookville.
I'm Anthony Byland. I'm a junior.
I'm Alex Nickerman. I'm a senior.
Shannon Knapp, senior.
James Harbison, junior.
The alternate for Brookville is Zachary Beatty, a junior, and the team's coach is Mary Ann Brown. And now let's meet the competitors from Westmont Hilltop.
I'm Andrew Schrader. I'm a senior.
I'm Ozak Bott. I'm a senior.
I'm Megan Mulrooney. I'm a sophomore.
TJ Rorbal, junior.
The alternate for Westmont Hilltop is Shauna Hetrick, a junior, and the team's coach is John Wood. Our judge for today's competition is Jessica Peters. She is from WPSU's Educational Services Division. If you'd like to know more about our game, you'll find a complete set of rules online at WPSU.org. Team captains, let's start it off. Front and center and a handshake if you would, please.
Good luck.
Good luck to you both. Let's go with round one. The opening category is arts and literature. Brookville, you get the opening question. What god of the city of Heliopolis was later merged with Amun to form the chief deity of ancient Egypt, whose body was the sun? Shannon.
Ray.
Ray or Ray, R-A or A-R-E, Ra, Ray. Anyway, they're right. Follow up, Brookville. The title character kills John Claggart and is put to trial by Captain Vere in what novella about a Foretopman by Herman Melville? And that is Billy Budd. Arts and literature for Westmont Hilltop. What domestic animal was closely associated with the goddess Bast and greatly revered by the ancient Egyptians? Megan.
The cat.
The cat is correct. Your follow-up, Westmont Hilltop. The horror are the last words spoken by Mr. Kurtz in what Joseph Conrad novel set in the Belgian Congo and narrated by Marlowe? What's up?
Heart of Darkness.
Heart of Darkness is correct. Social studies for Brookville. The 1993 Handgun Violence Protection Act was named after what press secretary who was shot in a 1981 attempted assassination of Ronald Reagan? James.
Bailey?
No, very close. It was Jim Brady. James Brady. History for Westmont Hilltop. The Delian League was led by what Greek city-state where the Propylaea was commissioned by Pericles for the Acropolis? Utsav.
Athens.
Athens is correct. Follow up, Westmont Hilltop. What Frenchman discovered the St. Lawrence River in 1534 and the next year led Europe's first expedition up that river to what is now Montreal?
St. Clemens. No.
What's up?
St. Clemens.
No, it was Jacques Cartier. History for Brookville. What 1819 treaty sealed an agreement between the United States and Spain regarding borders in North America? Anthony.
The Pinkerton Treaty.
That was the Adams-Onis or Florida Purchase Treaty. Social Studies for Westmont Hilltop. Gold, Sword, Juneau, Utah, and Omaha were the code names of the 5 beaches attacked in what amphibious operation of World War II? Andrew.
Operation Overlord.
Operation Overlord is correct. Your follow-up, Westmont Hilltop. The limit that is placed on the amount of goods that can be imported into the United States is referred to by what 5-letter word? What's up?
Quota.
Quota is correct. And it is now time for our first expert question. This one is for you, Brookville, so do pay attention to your monitor. And our first expert, Dr. Richard Alley.
The majority of Earth's fresh water is found on which continent, where it's locked in the Beardmore Glacier, the Ross Ice Shelf, and other masses of ice?
Alex.
Antarctica.
Antarctica is correct. Your follow-up, Brookville. Of the 3 types of cone cells in the human retina, there are red sensitive, green sensitive, and what else? Alex.
Blue sensitive.
Blue sensitive is absolutely correct. And now it is time for an expert question for Westmont Hilltop. It is your turn to pay attention to the monitor and Dr. Ann Krauter.
Jérôme Lejeune recognized that what cause of mental retardation results from an extra copy of chromosome 21?
TJ.
Down syndrome.
Down syndrome is correct. Your follow-up, Westmont Hilltop. What is the 2-word phrase for the number of times force is multiplied by a machine? What's up?
Mechanical advantage.
Mechanical advantage is correct. And that is going to be the question that concludes our first round. The current score, Brookville 30, Westmont 70. Brookville with the lower score at this time receives our opening fast track. The rules are 60 seconds, 10 questions. Are you ready, Brookville? They nod in unison. They are ready. Let's go fast track. What Dickens title character marries Dora Spenlow and Agnes Whitfield? David Copperfield. In what type of reaction does a solid form from an aqueous solute? Anthony.
Precipitate reaction.
Correct. What Brazilian city is the most populous in the southern hemisphere? Alex.
Rio de Janeiro.
Sao Paulo. What prison was stormed on July 14, 1789, launching the French Revolution? Anthony.
The Bastille.
Correct. What branch of internal medicine studies blood disorders? Hematology. The Queen of the Night is in what Mozart opera about a wind instrument? James.
The Magic Flute.
Correct. What Jewish holiday commemorates the Exodus and features the Seder? Alex.
Passover.
Correct. What type of family consists of 2 cohabitating adults and their children? Nuclear family. Who is the Greek goddess of the hunt? Anthony.
Artemis.
Correct. What Canadian province's official language is French? Shannon.
Quebec.
Quebec is correct. And a pretty good fast track earns us the right to kick back a little bit, take a breather, and meet our student scholars from Brookville a little bit closer up. Immediately to my right is Anthony Bylan, who is a senior at Brookville, and I believe the last time was the alternate for Brookville.
Yes, that's correct.
And has been accepted. You know, Penn State can't get them all. We, of course, are here at Penn State, but you are headed to where?
I'm headed to the University of Pittsburgh main campus.
Of course, a little divisiveness there between Pitt and, but that's all right. It's good. Do you know, have any idea what you may want to major in yet?
Well, I'm planning to pursue a career in law, so now there's no direct major that leads to that, but I'll be taking the battalion of classes that will go in that direction.
Well put, Anthony. Yeah. Well put. It's good to see you. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Anthony Nickerman is the senior captain from Brookville. And as long as we're talking colleges, last time you were here, you didn't know exactly what was going on. Where are you headed now?
I'm going to Swarthmore College outside of Philly.
And you have been accepted there?
Yes.
Do you know what you're going to major in?
Probably economics, and then I want to go on to business school, hopefully at Wharton, in University of Pennsylvania.
Excellent. Wow, this is guys with vision in their career tracks. Well, good luck to you. Speaking of vision, Shannon Knapp's got a little bit of hers. She is a senior from Brookville. And now you're not going to UNC Chapel Hill yet, but that's down the road a little bit. What is your desired career track?
I hope to get my master's in library science and be a librarian at a major university. I don't know where, but...
Well, it does. I mean, to know that much this early is quite remarkable. It's good to see you, Shannon. Good luck to you today. And James, the pressure's on. Where are you going to school? What are you majoring in? Actually, you're involved right now in mock trial. What's your case?
Well, basically, it's a criminal case against Jane Sinclair. I play the police officer I'm Officer Shay Reynolds. I'm the arresting officer. So it's a kidnapping case of mock trial.
Oh, well. Very exciting. It's good to see you, James. Good luck to you in the rest of the game. We change up the rules in the rest of the game. Rounds 2 and 3, there is a toss-up question that both teams have the opportunity to answer. Correct answer to the toss-up question will earn that team a follow-up question. I will remind you both that if you buzz in early, that is as I am reading the toss-up question, and then you give an incorrect answer, 5 points will be deducted from your team's score, and you don't get the follow-up. And that's what we do in rounds 2 and 3. Opening toss-up is in the category of arts and literature. What former employee of the San Francisco streetcar system wrote, "All God's children need traveling shoes," and "I know why the caged bird sings"? Shannon.
Maya Angelou.
Maya Angelou is correct. Your follow-up, Brookville. Pavel Kirsanov is the main antagonist of the nihilistic Bazarov in what novel by Ivan Turgenev that depicts conflict between two generations? Alex.
Mothers and Sons.
No. It is Fathers and Sons. Math and science, toss-up question. Excuse me a moment. I'm going to do that or we'd never make it through this show. Okay, toss-up in math and science. Lichens are the source of what pigment mixture that hydronium and hydroxide ions will turn red or blue to indicate an acid or a base? Megan.
Litmus paper.
Litmus is correct. Your follow-up, Westmont Hilltop. The principal difference between special relativity and general relativity is that the latter includes a treatment of what force? What's up?
Gravity.
Gravity is correct. Toss up in geography. The Pine Barrens, the Great Egg Harbor River, and Newark Liberty International Airport are all located in what state? Megan.
New Jersey.
Nicknamed the Garden State, New Jersey is correct. Your follow-up, Westmont Hilltop. Several large islands, including Finn and Zealand, and the Jutland Peninsula, make up what Scandinavian country with capital at Copenhagen? What's up?
Denmark.
Denmark's correct. History, toss-up question. In the election of what year did the Know Nothings nominee Millard Fillmore and the first ever Republican candidate John C. Fremont lose to James Buchanan? What's up?
1856.
That was the election of 1856. Your follow-up, Westmont Hilltop. In the year 1100, Baldwin I became the first king of what city, whose subsequent fall to Saladin in 1187 led to the Third Crusade? What's up?
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem is correct. This is a toss-up in Pennsylvania. In 1777, what national symbol was removed from Philadelphia and hidden under the... TJ.
Liberty Bell.
Under the floorboards of the Zion Reformed Church in Allentown. The Liberty Bell is correct. Your follow-up, Westmont Hilltop. What Philadelphia native and signer of the Declaration of Independence is known as the father of American psychiatry and developed the idea of addiction? What's up?
Ben Franklin.
No, it was Dr. Benjamin Rush. Arts and literature toss-up question brings us music, please. Nessun Dorma, the aria, which you just heard from the unfinished opera Turandot, was by what composer who also wrote Tosca and Madame Butterfly? TJ.
Puccini.
It was Giacomo Puccini. Your follow-up, Westmont Hilltop. One of Heracles' 12 labors was to recover the girdle of Hippolyta, the queen of what people said to live north of the Black Sea in Scythia? What's up?
Queen of the Amazons.
Long before their .com days. Yes, Amazons is correct. Social studies, toss-up question. What psychologist explored operant conditioning with pigeons in boxes and wrote Beyond Freedom and Dignity, a manifesto of behaviorism? Alex.
Freud.
No. Westmont Hilltop. And that was B.F. Skinner. Toss up in math and science, pencil and paper may help. If you subtract 1/5 from 1/3, the difference is what simple fraction? What's up?
2 over 15.
2 over 15 is correct. Your follow-up, Westmont Hilltop. The Henderson-Hasselbalch equation gives the pH of what kind of solution designed to maintain a relatively constant acidity? What's up?
Buffer.
Buffer is correct. That is going to be the question that concludes our second round. So since the first fast track went to Brookville, the second one is going to Westmont Hilltop. The rules don't change a bit. 60 seconds, 10 questions. Are you ready, Westmont Hilltop? They are. Let's go. Fast track. What man who died in AD 14 was the first Roman emperor? Gustav.
Nero.
Augustus. What ocean lies off the coast of Tanzania and Kenya? TJ.
Victoria.
Indian Ocean. Zelda Sayre married what author of The Great Gatsby? Andrew.
Fitzgerald.
Correct. What Michigan congressman replaced Richard Nixon as president? What's up?
Gerald Ford.
Correct. What type of non-virtual image can be projected on a screen? What's up?
Hologram.
Real image. What's the capital of California? What's up?
Sacramento.
Correct. The tiny air sacs in the lungs are called what? What's up?
Alveoli.
Correct. What Czech composer's Ninth Symphony is subtitled From the New World? Dvorak. What country's 1810 to 1821 War of Independence was led by Miguel Hidalgo? Megan.
Mexico.
Correct. The Frasch process is used to extract what non-metallic element? Used to extract sulfur. That is the conclusion of our second fast track. So we take a little pause now and re-meet our student scholars from Westmont Hilltop. I say re-meet as they were all here in the first round. Immediately to my left is Andrew Schrader, who is a senior at Westmont Hilltop, currently involved. Well, it's play time, so to speak. What play are you doing?
We're doing Grease this year for our musical.
And who are you?
I am Eugene, the nerd. It's a fun role. It's a very fun role.
That's a great role. But you know, here we are on like an academic quiz bowl. You know, you're profiling us, man.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's good to see you, Andrew. Good luck to you today, and break a leg in the show and all that. Utsav Bot's a senior captain, and you're involved in forensics, which is not the dissection of dead bodies, but is debate and public performance. And which one do you specialize in?
I'm in extemporaneous speaking.
Which means what?
And so basically, I get 30 minutes to write a speech on a random topic that I'm just given right there at the competition.
No fun. It's good to see you. Good luck to you today. Megan Mulroney, sophomore, has just started what at your library?
A book discussion group. We're trying to get kids to read and discuss the books, actually, think about them.
What's your first book?
The 5 People You Meet in Heaven.
And, you said, so this is for a younger group or for your peers?
Peers.
All right, you may want to talk to Shannon over there. She's going off into library science. You guys got a lot in common. Good to see you, Megan. Good luck to you today. And TJ Rohrbaugh who's a junior at Westmont Hilltop, and it says on my card, indoor percussion.
Yeah.
Is that like indoor track and field? I mean, how does that vary from outdoor percussion?
Well, outdoor is what we call it, a marching band, and indoor percussion is just all percussion instruments, which consist of drumline and mallet instruments, which are xylophones, marimbas, stuff like that. It's pretty interesting.
You don't have to like carry the big timpani or anything like that.
No,
outside.
I play tenors, and
all right,
kind of good.
Good to see you, TJ. Good luck to you. Let's go to the final round. Opening toss-up in the final round is in the category of history. We'll direct your attention to the monitor. A paltry inheritance led to the epithet Lackland to be applied to what English king illustrated here, who was the youngest son of Henry II and was forced to sign the Magna Carta? Megan.
James I?
Nope. Brookville. James.
John the First.
It was John. King John is correct. Your follow-up, Brookville. I'll need a name and a number, please. What last Kaiser of the Second Reich succeeded his father Frederick III in 1888, but abdicated after Germany lost World War I? Alex.
Wilhelm II.
Wilhelm II is correct. Pennsylvania, toss-up question. What town at the confluence of the west and north branches of the Susquehanna River is the county seat of Northumberland County? TJ.
Sunbury.
Sunbury is correct. Your follow-up, Westmont Hilltop. During the Latimer Massacre in 1897, Sheriff James Martin and his posse fired on a peaceful labor demonstration of coal miners that were mostly of what ethnic group?
Irish. I would say either Irish or Polish. I go Irish.
What's up?
Irish.
Now it's the other one. We can hear you whispering down the line. Polish or Slavic descent is correct. Current events. Toss-up question. In February 2008, what former Massachusetts governor suspended... What's up?
Mitt Romney.
His bid for GOP nomination for president, Mitt Romney, is correct. Your follow-up, Westmont Hilltop. What native of Georgia and current U.S. Supreme Court justice discussed what he called his high-tech lynching in 1991 in his 2007 autobiography, My Grandfather's Son?
I don't care. Go.
What's up?
Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas is correct. Arts and literature toss-up question. Gregory Johnson designed what 102-story building at 350 Fifth Avenue in New York that was overtaken as the world's tallest building by the World Trade Center? Alex.
Empire State Building.
In 1972, the Empire State Building is correct. Your follow-up, Brookville. What artist who painted 1909's The Hunter's Supper is better known for sculptures depicting Western scenes such as the Bronco Buster? Alex.
Jones.
No, it is Frederick Remington.
Good guess.
Social studies, toss-up question. In 1866, what first European to see Victoria Falls began looking for the source of the Nile, only to be found 5 years later by Henry Morton Stanley? TJ.
Dr. Livingston.
He presumed is correct. Your follow-up, Westmont Hilltop. Who became the first elected African-American Democratic U.S. Senator when she was chosen by the people of Illinois in 1992?
Sorry.
What's up?
Carol Moseley Braun.
Carol Moseley Braun is correct. Pennsylvania, toss-up question. Jim Thorpe is the most famous graduate of what institution, founded by Richard Henry Pratt in 1879, in an attempt to allegedly civilize Native American children? It was the Carlisle Indian Industrial School. Toss up in geography. We direct your attention to the monitor. What city on the Spray River is home to Unter den Linden Street, the Brandenburg Gate, seen here, and the Bundestag, Parliament of Germany? Anthony.
Berlin.
Berlin is correct. Your follow-up, Brookville. What longest river in Alaska was a main transportation artery during the Klondike Gold Rush and is named for the Canadian territory it traverses? Alex.
Yukon.
Yukon River is correct. Math and science toss-up question. 2 down quarks and 1 up quark form what subatomic particle discovered by James Chadwick that has no net charge? What's up?
Neutron.
And is found in the nucleus. Neutron is correct. Your follow-up, Westmont Hilltop. Nematocysts, or cells with poisonous barbs, are characteristic of what phylum that contains jellyfish? Is the phylum Cnidaria. History, toss-up question. What one-time editor of the socialist newspaper Avanti later led a 1922 march on Rome that put him in power as, Alex?
Mussolini.
As the fascist dictator of Italy. Mussolini's correct. Your follow-up, Brookville. What continent was home to the ancient empires of Kush, Aksum, and Nubia? Alex?
Africa.
Africa's correct. And that is going to be the game-ending buzzer. We're going to have to end it right here. I turn to Westmont Hilltop and say we will see you back here on Saturday, April 26th as part of the Grade 8. To Brookville, I say thank you very much. Those of you who are seniors, good luck in your future endeavors. And those of you who are not graduating this year, we do want to see you back here next year. And thank you for tuning in. Please do stay with us next half hour as student scholars from Montoursville and Penn Cambria will be competing here in the round of 16 here on Scholastic Scrimmage.
Production funding for Scholastic Scrimmage is provided in part by
Juniata College, committed to keeping a great education within reach for Pennsylvania students and their families. With rigorous academics, flexible programs, and a welcoming community, Juniata College is committed to students graduating within 4 years. Learn more at juniata.edu.
We'd like to thank Jostens for providing special yearbooks for all the teams participating this year, and rings for the championship team of Scholastic Scrimmage. For over a century, Jostens has been helping people celebrate, reward, and remember the greatest moments of their lives.
A copy of the program you've just seen can be purchased through Penn State Media Sales at mediasales.psu.edu or by calling 800-770-2111.